Good morning, far right thugs. It's been a crappy weekend. Germany has lost its fight. The right wing party didn't get into power, as everyone knows. I'm sure everyone knows. And the left have been online celebrating, cheering. We really beat the right wing thugs and Nazis and stuff. And yeah, you did. No, that's a fair point, and well done. That's absolutely fine. But now you have to think about what that means, what that implies. And in Germany, you have an 8% Muslim population, and they're already calling for caliphate. They are out on the streets daily demanding Sharia law in Germany. And with the party that you've just voted into power, that's only going to embolden them more. They're going to fight harder now. You're likely to see more terrorist attacks as well, because the more you incentivize them, the angrier that they get when they don't get what they want. So I expect you're going to see a rise now in terrorism throughout Germany. A fine example of this is Sweden. Again, if you're not aware of the statistics for Sweden, 1 in 4 women under 20 will be raped by the time they're 20. So yeah, 1 in 4 women will be raped by the time they're 20 in Sweden. And in the month of January 2025, there were 32 explosives detonated, terrorist attacks, terrorist bombings detonated in Sweden. And it was only after that happened, so it's only like the 1st or the 2nd of February, that the police in Sweden finally admitted we've lost control of the streets. There's nothing more we can do. So again, if you're not aware of that, Sweden has a 12% Muslim population, and they've taken Sweden. Sweden is absolutely lost. It's gone. So you can see when a certain demographic have a goal in mind that they're all willing to work towards, and they're all very well networked because they all visit their imams, mosques, and they all get fed information, and they all work together. Basically, it's like a great big beehive. They work together. And yeah, they've won. Basically, Sweden is absolutely gone. It's lost. Yeah. If you live in Sweden, get the fuck out of there. Get out of there now. Particularly if you have daughters, wives, anything like that. But only women, basically. Because it's particularly dangerous for them. Germany is dead set on that same path. So again, just be aware that they're going to feel emboldened now. They might feel a bit more frustrated now that they can't bring on caliphate, even though they've essentially got the leader they want, or a leader that they want, that can bow to their demands. France is at 7% Muslim population. They seem to be a bit more relaxed, actually. The French Muslims, they seem to be a bit more relaxed. They obviously, you do get terrorist attacks and stuff in France, but it's the same story. Unless you vote a right wing party in that's going to sort it out, it's just more of the same. And if you are one of these people that voted left in Germany, then I absolutely hold you to account. Any terrorism act, any attack that happens from this point onwards in Germany, I hold you to account. You voted for this. This is what you wanted. In Britain, we have 6% Muslim population. However, the British Muslims seem to be taking a more diplomatic approach, and again, they are winning. If you look at, there's a list of different MPs, chancellors, mayors, basically people that have even a tiny amount of political power, they don't care. They'll take it as long as they're in politics of sort. And what you're seeing in England is we're having less terrorism, but they're succeeding through getting into political gains. I mean, again, we've got 6% Muslim population. Look what's happening. You've got no-go zones, Sharia law councils. You've got the British Muslim Council now that works with the government. So they do get a lot done with a small population, and that's again, it's because they're all driven towards one goal. So what does that mean for us? Well, here's what I'll be doing. So if you live in Sweden, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of there, and it's not safe. If you live in Germany, just keep yourself safe if you can. It's not that bad yet, but understand that the Muslims there, they are calling for caliphate. And one day they will get it. It's happened everywhere else they've gone to. Iran, Lebanon, Egypt. It happens everywhere. This is nothing new. So there you go. If you live in France, again, I think they are going to get nastier once they get a few more. So again, you're probably fine for the next 5 years, and then it'd be time to get the fuck out of there, basically. And this is all assuming that a revolution doesn't happen, that there's no civil war or anything like that, which I don't think there will be. I think Westerners are too wimpy, to be honest. There you go. And Britain, we can't survive another loss when it comes to politics, because that is the approach the Muslims are taking in Britain. We can't survive another one. So if I were you, this is what I'm personally doing. Put a plan into place to get out if the right wing lose another election. We are losing seats as it stands at the moment. There are elections and stuff for cabinet seats and stuff like that, local elections. We are losing them. So in my opinion, Europe is still way too lefty. Hug the world and the world will hug you back. That's not the way it works. So yeah, that's make a plan to get out of Britain and have that in place for the next big general election, which at the moment stands to be held in 2029. If we win that election, there is a chance we might be able to claw this back. I doubt it, but there is a chance. If we lose, get out, get gone. It's lost. The country is lost. I hope that's informative to some people. I hope that maybe that clears a few things up and maybe gives you a few ideas about how Europe is going, and what to do in these situations. Again, well done to the left wing people. You've won your election. You've obviously voted for who you wanted, and it's worked. You've won. Congratulations. But now deal with the consequences of that. So like I said, me personally, every time there's a terrorist attack in Germany, every time there's a stabbing in Germany, every time someone gets raped, as far as I'm concerned, you voted for this. That's it. Good day, everyone.